Hey guys, what's up? Mano here. Welcome to the channel. I have been operating my motorcycle tire shop for a good 10 months, close to a year already, and in that time I have gained a lot of new experiences related to motorcycles. I'm not an expert at this field, but with my skills and technical know-how, I could say I am capable of doing things related to two wheels. On top of that, I have been selling cars, motorcycles, and anything in between for as long as I can remember. Yes, today's video is supposed to be about another bike I am working on, but given the constraints, I have to put that on hold for now. If you are into sales or a service provider, you know for a fact that it's not all pleasantries in your chosen field. Most of the time, it's all good, especially if everything goes smoothly, but there are times that things don't go according to plan. And then, there are the in-between times that really annoy us, and these are the things that add to the stress, especially relating to dealing with customers. So in this video, I'll be talking about 5 things that annoy service providers, especially in the world of motorcycles. Now before I begin, take note these are my personal experiences, and if you are a service provider just like me, feel free to add to this topic. And if you're someone looking to get something done to your motorcycle or whatever it is, listen to what I have to say because this will benefit you, and I am speaking on behalf of all the service people out there. Also, I'll be using some used footage or unused footage from my previous videos, so forgive me if I don't have anything appropriate for this video as of now. Let's start with number 1 on the list, and that is not providing enough information of what you want done on your vehicle. This is probably the most crucial part because how can we serve you effectively if you do not provide information on the thing that you want? What seems to be the problem? To serve you better, the first thing to do is to relay as much information as possible, just like how you would solve a relationship problem, or maybe a medical issue, or whatever it is that you're dealing with. Second on the list is being rude and trying to boss around your service provider. Look, this is probably the most annoying thing that you could do if you want something done on your vehicle. Yes, you may have watched a couple of videos or know a thing or two about the thing that you want done. Yes, you're a paying customer, but it doesn't give you the right to treat shop personnel like they're under your payroll. If you are so confident on what needs to be done, then how about you do it yourself? Why the hell did you come to the shop in the first place? Next on the list is just as annoying, and that is pushing unrealistic expectations. May it be about delivery time, outcome, or something else beyond the capacity of that service provider. Let's say your motorcycle needs an engine overhaul, but you want it done in 1 hour? That is impossible. Or you want a specific outcome with a limited budget? Listen to what your service provider has to offer, and if it's agreeable, then go ahead. If not, then at least thank them for their time. If there is one thing that I learned in my years of working as a salesman and service provider, I can avoid stress by simply denying you of my services if you set unrealistic goals and are being mean to me. Speaking of limited budget, haggling prices for a service that you need is oftentimes the most annoying thing that a service provider encounters on a daily basis. I myself deal with this a lot. As a small business owner, I have to deal with lowballers constantly. I totally understand that getting a good deal for a service or item that you need is a good thing, but you have to consider your situation in the first place, and the needs of that provider as well. Yes, times are tough and saving a bit of money is a good thing, but you don't have to make it hard for the service provider who is also experiencing the same thing. It's okay to ask for a discount, but lowballing to the point of zero gain on the service provider is too much already. If you want to save money, learn to do things yourself. Last on the list is something that happens every day for us service providers, and that is asking for free consultations. As much as we want to help you with your projects or concerns, answering your questions is time-consuming and often affects our productivity. Just because we can answer your questions from the top of our heads, it doesn't mean you can just fire away all your questions and demand our time for free. Given the unlimited knowledge that is accessible through the internet, it would be best to do your own research before asking a specialist for advice. If you're a customer looking to get a job done smoothly, avoid these bad practices and be reasonable with your expectations. Us service providers highly value your patronage, but we value our time and resources just as much. If you're respectful and understanding of what we can do for you, then there is a possibility we'll even give you more of what you expect in your favor. Salamat bro, thank you. Okay. Okay. I know there are stories of bad services, but in my years of working as a service provider, those are caused by miscommunication, high expectations, and budget constraints. You get what you pay for and deserve the results of your actions. Now here's a bonus. This is the kind of nuisance for service providers that annoy the crap out of us, and that is wannabe influencers. Yes, and there's a lot of them out there, especially in the motorcycle community. Just because you have a billion followers on TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, it doesn't give you special privileges from small-time business owners. I have encountered a lot of these in the past, and most of the time, in real life, these people are not what they portray on screen. I even met some of these who are a combination of everything that I mentioned earlier, but amplified to a higher level. Asking for a service on their vehicle in exchange for a shout-out on their social media. Yes, it can be for our benefit in terms of marketing, but we do have bills to pay, and an investment takes time to give its returns. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. If you're a service provider, what ticks you off? Leave a comment below because I'm pretty sure you have experiences that are worth sharing. As always, see you next time. Bye.